back here, the hair, talking about AEW Revolution coming up this weekend. It's first AEW video we're doing. Their first pay-per-view of the year. They're doing it every 3 months to kind of build anticipation.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's a brand new wrestling organization.
Yeah.
They have one of our favorites.
Got some decent names on there. I know they got Chris Jericho.
Chris Jericho's the champ.
And then they got, of course, JR and Jim Ross.
JR, yeah.
I mean, if you ever tuned into Raw.
Yeah, the Attitude Era.
I mean, he defines it. He's one of the pillars for sure.
No, for sure, dude. And he still hands down the best.
Yep.
When you hear him, you're just like, oh shit, you get that tingling feeling.
Yeah.
Like, oh shit,
You could have him announcing like a fucking football game or whatever, anything, and
anything,
bro. Exciting, dude.
Yeah, for sure. But it's their first pay-per-view of the year, AEW Revolution. I have a couple predictions for you. One of the first matches we'll do is Dustin Rhodes, which is what's his name? Goldust.
Okay.
Goldust.
So. I think I saw a video of him doing he did like a somersault off the top of the cage.
Oh, so that was Cody Rhodes.
Oh, it's Cody Rhodes.
Yeah,
okay.
Okay. That happened this past weekend.
Yeah.
So you are watching, you fuck.
No. It came out on my Instagram.
Sure it did. Yeah. But, so Goldust, which is Cody Rhodes' brother, the older brother.
Okay.
He's gonna face Jake Hager, who was known as Jack Swagger in WWE.
Okay.
So that'll be a match.
That's the main event?
No, that'll be one of the matches on there.
Okay.
So I think you're gonna have Jake Hager go over. He's actually a Bellator heavyweight fighter, undefeated.
Oh,
so this is all just gonna keep building him. You know what I mean? He'll beat up old Dusty Rhodes and or Dustin Rhodes, Goldust, quote unquote, and just keep elevating his career. Because obviously, as long as he's undefeated in Bellator, he's gonna keep winning his wrestling matches. They want to keep just building him up.
So was he a Bellator first or WWE first or AEW? First?
Honestly, bro, it's I guess you could say AEW because he's there every week.
Okay.
And he fights every couple months. You know what I mean? But I mean, you can't expect him to fight every week either. You know what I mean? So it's tough, bro. It might be split down the middle. But we have Hager on that one.
Okay.
Next one, you have who you talked about, Cody Rhodes. He did a fucking backflip off the top of the cage this past weekend, all bloodied up. It was fucking crazy. It was sick. He's gonna go against MJF. Honestly, bro, I think. Oh wait, Bielitsa. Oh my god. Okay, so you're gonna have. I think you're gonna have Cody Rhodes go over because basically MJF. He turned on him like the last pay-per-view, so you're gonna have Cody Rhodes get redemption on this one, get his hand raised. It'll be a bloody match, I think, too. It'll be fun. Next one, you'll have the AEW Tag Team Championship, Kenny Omega and Hangman Adam Page versus the Young Bucks. Young Bucks are considered the best tag team in the world from any organization, so Japan, WWE, any of that shit. And I honestly think you're gonna have Omega and Hangman Adam Page go over the Young Bucks just because everybody loves Omega, and then Hangman's a fun guy too. So Hangman Adam Page, little side story, he drinks the fans' beer all the time. So people have signs to drink my beer, Hangman, and he'll go in the crowd and he'll just keep drinking beer. It's pretty sick.
Pretty tight.
Yeah. Now if they did go with the Young Bucks, I wouldn't be super surprised either because they're also super popular. And like I said, they're considered the best in the world, tag team wise. So we'll see. It should be a really fun match though, and it's kind of weird because they're doing face versus face. They're both teams that everybody likes. Usually you do one heel team, bad guys versus the good guys. So it should be fun. The main event though is your boy Chris Jericho versus Jon Moxley, formerly known as Dean Ambrose from WWE.
Okay.
So what I think. I basically have two theories. So if I had to choose what would happen, I would say Jericho wins because he's everybody loves him even though he's a heel on the show, and he always says like fuck the crowd and all that stuff. But everybody just loves him. They sing his song nonstop. Every arena they go to, they're just singing his song. Everybody wants Jon Moxley to win the championship eventually because he's a young guy and he came from WWE. He left on his own terms. But I think it's very early still. You know what I mean? I think you still ride with Jericho. He's still a hot hand. You still want to boo him or cheer him or whatever.
Yeah.
And you can get the Jon Moxley payoff later on. Now, the only reason I think they might give it to Moxley, I'm contradicting myself right now, is because WrestleMania is coming up in like 2 months.
Okay.
So if AEW does their pay-per-view every 3 months. So this is going to be before WrestleMania. So if you want to get a little bit of a head start or a little bit of, oh, fuck you to WWE, maybe you'll put it on their former best guy, which is Jon Moxley, and be like, oh, look at our guy's the champ here now. That's the only thing I could see that they have pressure to do that. But like I said, from a long-term standpoint, I would say just leave it on Jericho
and then give it to
Moxley later on. Let the payoff be bigger and better. You know what I mean? So there's some things that go into it, but if I had to guess, I would say let Jericho keep it. Let him cheat. Let him get the crowd all riled up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It should be a fun pay-per-view, though. Everybody seems to enjoy it. A lot of people tune in. It's actually through Bleacher Report, too. That's how you get pay-per-views. You order it through Bleacher Report. So it's a fun time we're in 2020.
Streaming,
yeah.
Streaming services are taking it over.
100%. So we'll see what happens, man. It should be fun. Got the bro right here, the best, and then the hair. We out.